everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining me today. Go ahead and find a comfortable seated position, either sitting cross-legged, potentially on a blanket or a pillow to lift your hips up, or you can be kneeling. We're going to begin with some breathing. So go ahead and just settle in, get yourself comfortable, and close your eyes. And begin by just allowing yourself to take a few deep breaths to arrive into this moment. Filling up as much as you can with every inhale, and exhaling as fully as you can with every out breath. And now begin, as you continue with this deep breathing, to just notice your body. Do a quick check-in. So notice the weight of your legs on the mat. Notice the breath that's moving in and out of your torso or your belly. Actually, tune in to where is that breath going? Where are you naturally sending each inhale? Can notice any sensations in your back, along your spine, maybe between your shoulder blades. Maybe you notice that there are some areas that are tight or constricted. You can imagine, if you'd like, to send that breath, your inhales, to those areas of your body that are tight. And it's helpful to notice them at the beginning of practice as a reference point to compare to later on, as you begin to tune into the effects of this practice on not only your body but on your energy as well. Bring your attention to your face, maybe the little muscles around your eyes, your forehead. And now we're going to move into a measured count breathing, so you can open your eyes for a moment if you would like. And so what we'll do is I will count for a count of 8. And what you'll do is you'll inhale to a count of 8, you'll hold for a count of 8, and then you'll exhale for a count of 8. Okay, so let's go ahead, take a deep breath in just to start, let it all go, exhale, and we'll begin. Take a deep breath in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 4, 8. Exhale, 4, 8. Inhale, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 6, 7, 8. Now continue. And you can decrease this count to a count of 6. You can increase to a count of 10. Whatever is right for your body. You don't want to feel any sort of tension or constriction as you're doing this. You want to be as relaxed as possible. So continue now at your own pace. Do one more round. And return to a neutral, natural breath. Take a moment to just notice how you feel. Maybe you feel differently from just a few moments ago. Behind your closed eyes, you can lift your gaze upward for just another moment or two. And then open your eyes, and we're going to begin to warm up our bodies now. So let's begin by placing your left hand on the mat. Reach your right arm over. Take a full breath in. Exhale back to center, over to the other side. Take a full breath in. Let it go. And actually inhale yourself to center this time. Exhale, right arm reaches over. If you'd like to turn your gaze to look up, you can. Full breath here. Inhale to center, exhale to the other side. Inhale to center, exhale one last side here. Deep breath in. And then exhale back to center. From here, we're going to come onto hands and knees, tabletop position for cat-cow. Go ahead right into it. Inhale, lift your tailbone, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine, letting your tailbone lead the way. Pairing the movement with the breath. And then come back to neutral spine here. And then what I'm going to invite you to do is to go ahead and look back at your left hip. So you're kind of creating a sort of bend in your left side of your torso here. And then go ahead now and do the other side, looking back at your right hip. Switch to the left side. And right. Left. And right. From here, we'll move right into stirring the pot, so you can sit your hips down towards the right, circle them up towards the left. One more time in this direction. And then we'll switch sides. Make sure you're still breathing. And then come back to center. From here, go ahead and tuck your toes. You might want to inch your fingers a little forward. Press into your toes, lift your hips up and back. Press the mat away. Here we are in downward dog. Being gentle with our bodies as we start out this practice today. Make sure to take some deep breaths in. And then from here, go ahead and step your right foot forward. Maybe come onto your fingertips. And if you'd like, you could actually just drop your left leg down, which is really quite nice for a stretch on the front part of your left thigh, your hip flexors there. If you notice that you're wanting to round forward, you'd be a good candidate for some blocks or books under your hands to help lift the floor up a little higher for you. So from here, send your heart forward, gaze up, or straight ahead or just slightly up. Take another deep breath in. And then exhale, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg to bend over. You can flex your right foot. Full breath in and release. Go ahead, bend that right knee again, coming into a low lunge. One more full breath in, and then straighten. Come back into a lunge here. If you'd like to just kind of, we can transition into the other side as any way you would like to. I'm going to offer lifting your left knee off of the mat, stepping your right foot back into downward dog, holding for a moment. Deep breath in. And then when you're ready, you can step your left foot forward this time. Right leg just relaxes down onto the mat. Come onto your fingertips if that gives you a bit more space to lengthen your spine. Imagine sending your breath right into the front part of your right hip and thigh. One more inhale, and then exhale, bend your right knee, lengthen your left leg, fold forward, flex your left foot. Bend that knee again, low lunge here. Go ahead and lengthen. And then one more time, bend that knee. Tuck your right toes, press your knee off, lift your knee off of the mat, step back into downward dog. Take another deep breath here. And then begin to slowly walk your feet to your hands. I invite you to bend your knees, place your hands on your hips, and then hinge up. Go ahead and come to Tadasana at the front of your mat. Tuck your chin if you feel dizzy at all, gaze down. And then just take a moment to arrive here. Take a full breath in. And we'll move into circle of joy. So bring your hands together, heart center here, prayer position. Feet are parallel, hip width apart. Inhale, lift your elbows, interlace your fingers. Exhale, press them forward. Inhale, lift your arms up. And then exhale, circle your arms wide, back behind you, interlacing your fingers, pushing them back and away. Inhale here. Exhale, back to center. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift your elbows, interlace your fingers. Exhale, press forward. Inhale up. Exhale, imagine circling joy all around you. Interlace your fingers, press away, heart shines forward. Inhale. Exhale, back to center one last time. Inhale, elbows lift, interlace your fingers, press forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, circle. Inhale, push back and away. Exhale, back to center. We're going to now move into our yoga postures, our asanas. And in Ananda Yoga, we have affirmations that we say with different poses, which help us to really kind of keep our thoughts present to our experience in these poses, and also really enhance sort of the energetic benefits of each pose. So we're going to begin with sun salutation to get our energy flowing. And so I'll begin with the affirmation before we move into that. So you can stand in Tadasana, palms open towards your sides or in prayer position at your heart. You can gaze up and say with me out loud or mentally, salutations to the sun, to the awakening light within, to the dawning of higher consciousness, in all beings. From here, go ahead, inhale, your arms up above your head. Exhale, hinge forward, hands come down. Step your left foot back, coming into a high or a low lunge version of warrior one. If you'd like to place your knee on the mat, that's what I mean by low lunge here. And then really come onto the ball of your foot. Make sure your front knee is not bent more than 90 degrees and you can see your toes. Add the arms, inhale them up, shine your heart up. Deep breath in. Exhale your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back into a high plank, sending your heels back, fingers open wide. Your elbows have a little bend in them. And take deep breaths into this. If you'd like to drop your knees at any point, you can. And let's do that together now. Knees come down. Bend your elbows straight back towards your hips. Chest and chin come down. Press up into cobra. Deep breath here. On your next exhale, push back through tabletop into downward dog. Hold here for a couple of breaths. You really want to try to rotate, bring your shoulder blades down your back here. So sometimes what helps me is I bend my elbows out to the side a little bit and then pull them back in. You can play with bending your knees or really trying to straighten your legs. I think my challenge is to try to really straighten them. And then on your next exhale here, step your left foot forward. Come up into a lunge on the other side. Ball of your right foot here. But if you ever feel a little wobbly in this pose, you can move your feet more out towards the edges of your mat to create a wider base here for more stability. Salutations to the sun, to the awakening light within, to the dawning of higher consciousness in all beings. Go ahead, exhale your hands down. Step back into a high plank here. Hold. I'm playing with an ant on my mat. Go ahead and bring your knees down. Chest and chin. Press up into cobra. Full inhale. Exhale, push back into downward dog. One more deep breath in. And step your right foot forward. Rise up. Inhale here and hold. Remember, you can drop your knee if you'd like. Salutations to the sun, to the awakening light within. One more full breath. Exhale, step your feet together, fold forward for a moment. And then bend your knees. Come on up, hinge up. Shall we do another round? I think so. Inhale your arms up high, shine your heart up for a moment. Exhale, fold forward. We'll move a little faster this time. Left foot back. Come on up. Deep breath. Exhale your hands down. Step your foot back into plank. And then when you're ready, knees down, chest and chin. Come on up, cobra, deep breath. Exhale, back into downward dog. Couple of breaths. And then on your next exhale, left foot forward. Lunge here. Exhale, hands down, step both feet together. Drop your head for a moment. Bend your knees. Hinge up, rise up, arms come up too. And then fold forward. Right foot back this time. Come up, lunging. Adding a smile to your face. Exhale your hands down. High plank. And then one more time, exhale down, twist and chin, inhale up, cobra. And then exhale, press back into downward dog. One more full breath here. Step your right foot forward, rise up. And then exhale, hands down. Step both feet together, drop your hands, bend your knees, and come up. Hopefully you feel surging energy moving through you now. Really tune into that. Close your eyes. Lift your gaze behind your closed eyes. And just enjoy. What do you notice? What are the sensations moving through your body? Right. Go ahead and open your eyes. We're going to move now into Warrior 2. So step your feet apart, about 3 to 4 feet. Go ahead, open your, left foot, 90 degrees. Give a nice bend there. You might need to inch your foot out pretty wide. And here, you're going to make sure you can still see your toes here. Open your arms wide, deep breath in. Exhale, flip your palms. Sometimes I notice that I like to kind of move my right heel out a bit more with my toes pointing in. It just feels more comfortable on my knee. So really tune into your body, what your body needs. And here, really feel the power that you are generating in this pose. As you affirm, I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. Hold for another couple of breaths here. Go ahead now, straighten that left leg, turn your feet parallel. You can come back into Tadasana, standing mountain pose if you'd like, and just take a moment here. Eyes closed or gaze lifted. Noticing what you feel like on the left side of your body versus the right. Now we'll move to the other side, opening the right foot 90 degrees. Give a nice generous bend here. Inch your foot out if you need to. Inhale your arms. Exhale, flip your palms. Gaze out, past your fingertips. Energy, joyfully manifest the power of the universe. You can breathe into your belly here. In and out, deep diaphragmatic breaths. Another couple breaths. Go ahead, straighten that leg, turn your feet parallel, drop your hands and pause. I joyfully manifest the power of the universe. Open Open your eyes now. We'll move into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Similar footing, so open your left foot 90 degrees. Keep your legs straight this time. Arms come into that T position again. On your next exhale, reach out over that left leg. When you can reach no more, drop your left hand, reach your right arm up, gaze up. Holding yourself up by pressing your feet really firmly into the mat and letting your abdominals really hold you here. Energy and joy flood my body cells. Joy descends to me. Energy and joy flood my body cells. Joy descends to me. Inhale, imagine letting your left arm lift you up. Exhale your hands down, feet parallel again, and pause. So you feel more spaciousness in your right side of your body. You feel more free and open. Okay, we'll move to the other side. Right foot 90 degrees, arms out to the sides. Deep breath in. And then exhale, let your hips go out towards the left, reach out over the right leg, and then drop your right arm, gaze up at your left. You're not putting too much weight in your right hand here. You're not pressing too much into your leg. Again, you're really trying to support yourself in other ways. Energy and joy flood my body cells. Joy descends to me. Inhale, let your left arm lift you up. Exhale, feet can stay parallel here. Pause for a moment. Do you feel more balanced? Sense of harmony throughout your body. Take another full breath. Open your eyes. We're going to move into a wide-legged forward bend here. So go ahead and place your hands on your hips. From here, let's see, you're going to go ahead and just begin to hinge forward, tucking your chin, really trying to create length in your spine. Imagine really sending your tailbone away from the top of your head. Holding here, really activating our spine. And if you know this is okay for your back to round forward, you can go ahead and begin to release all the way down. Hands can come to the mat. Maybe they want to hold your big toes. And just release. And here you want to shake your head no and shake it yes, really trying to relax as much as you can into this pose. And there you can affirm, I relax and cast aside all mental burdens. I relax and cast aside all mental burdens. Really allowing yourself to release any thoughts that are limiting you, holding you back from who you truly are. From here, bend your knees, place your hands on your hips, hinge up. Come back to Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Close your eyes, lift your gaze behind your closed eyes. I relax and cast aside all mental burdens. Open your eyes now. From here, we're going to move into a heart opener here, freedom pose. So what we'll do is you're going to step your, right foot back 2 to 3 feet. You're going to open your right foot about 45 degrees. And this is just an almost more gentle version of Warrior One. So our feet aren't too far apart, and we're not going to be bending too much into the front knee. But go ahead and add a gentle bend to that left knee. And then from here, you can bring your hands to heart center if that's more comfortable for your shoulders, or lift your arms up above your head. Go ahead here. You can even actually bring them to prayer above your head as well. Lots of options. So here, go ahead now and begin to really give yourself a nice, gentle back bend in your upper back, shining your heart forward. Gazing up slightly, taking deep breaths. You can affirm, I am free. I am free. I'm free because nothing on this earth can hold me. Nothing on this earth can hold me. I am free. Take another full breath. Exhale, step both feet together. Circle your arms down and pause. Really focus particularly in your sternum here. Do you feel more open and free, particularly in that location? And then we'll move to the other side, stepping left foot forward. Wait a minute. Nope. Other side. So right foot forward, left foot back. 2 to 3 feet. Left foot is open, about 45 degrees here, angle. Gentle bend in your right knee. And then go ahead, bring your hands wherever they're meant to be for you. And then when you're ready, give yourself that gentle upper back bend. You can almost imagine a golden thread is just pulling your heart straight up towards the heavens. I am free. I am free. One more full breath. Exhale, step both feet together, pausing once more. We always pause. We always honor that moments between our activities, between our asanas, to really give more practice to our awareness, our ability to just notice our experience within. Take a full breath in, open your eyes. Okay, from here we'll move into chair pose. So in chair pose, feet are parallel. We're going to make this a balancing pose, so come to the balls of your feet. You are welcome at any point to let your heels come back down to the mat. Go ahead, extend your arms out in front, palms up. Go ahead and send your shoulders back and down. And then when you're ready, you're going to begin to bend your knees and lower your hips down, pausing wherever you're feeling reasonably challenged. We never force things in yoga, but we are intentional about building strength and power. Now, in this pose where you might feel like you really are using a lot of muscles in your legs in particular, see if you can almost relax here into this. What parts of you can you relax? Really focus on that as you affirm. My body is no burden. It is light as air. My body is no burden. It is light as air. Your knees might shake, your legs might shake, and that's okay. Take another full breath. Go ahead, exhale, lift your arms up. Circle them wide by your sides. And close your eyes. Lift your gaze behind your closed eyes. And just tune in to any parts of your body that feel like they're lighter now, as light as air. Again, take a full breath in, release, open your eyes. No practice for me would be complete without my favorite tree pose, so let's move into that, shifting the weight onto your left standing foot. Open up your right. You can place your foot wherever is best for you today, on your calf or on your thigh, or just propped on the mat. Really press into that left foot, lengthening to the top of your head. Check your hips, that they are, somewhat parallel to the mat. And then when you feel ready, you have a steady place for your gaze. Go ahead and bring your hands to heart center to start. And then when you feel steady there, you can inhale your arms up above your head, open wide or in prayer position. Trees grow stronger from the inside out. That's what I love about this pose. There's a feeling of strength through the center of my body. And here you can affirm, I am calm, I am poised, I am calm, and I am poised. Take another full breath in. Exhale, open your arms wide, step both feet together. We're parallel here. And just take a moment as we do. Full breath in. Do you feel more calm and poised? And now we'll shift to the other side. Weights on the right foot now, open the left. No side is the same, so you might find you're a bit more wobbly or maybe a bit more strong or powerful on this side. Okay, and really press your leg into your foot and your foot into your leg, lengthen tall. When you're ready, add the arms. Breathing deeply. I am calm. I am poised. I am calm and I am poised. All right, one more full breath. Exhale, open your arms wide, circle them down, and pause for our last Tadasana of this practice. Open your eyes. We're going to come down onto the mat into child's pose. So just come right onto your knees. You can cross your big toes, your right toe over your left if you'd like. Go ahead and sit your hips back, arms stretched in front of you, forehead to the mat. This is a wonderful pose to do, particularly before bedtime in the evening, after a day is done. And the reason I say that is because the affirmation is just quite lovely at the end of the day. So here you can affirm, I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. I relax from outer involvement into my inner haven of peace. Go ahead and walk yourself up. And actually, let's see, from here we are going to come onto our belly. So however you'd like to get there, go for it. So once you've arrived, I think it's always nice to just have a sense of gratitude for gravity. So just let it hold you for a moment. Turn your head to one side, take a deep breath in, and release down. And we're going to move into locust pose here. So what we'll do is you're going to go ahead and turn your forehead to the mat. Palms are down on the mat as well, by your sides. And then when you're ready, you'll press into your hips, lifting your head and torso, feet and legs as if you're soaring high. Gaze out at the top of your mat. And here you can affirm, I soar upward on wings of joy. I soar upward on wings of joy. Lift a little higher, inhale. And the next exhale, relax down, turning your head to the other side. If you'd like to just give your hips a shake, that might feel nice. And then we're going to do this once more. You can keep your hands down by your hips here, or if you'd like, you can extend them out towards the side or up above your head. Those are the degree of challenge. Okay, so when you're ready, press into your hips, rise up. I soar upward on wings of joy. One more full breath in. Exhale, release. Shake your hips if you'd like. Take a deep breath, pause, notice. And then you can do locust again, or we'll move together into bow pose. So in bow, bend your legs, reach back for your ankles. We'll enter the same way, press into your hips. Press your legs up and back, which will help pull your torso up. I recall my scattered forces to recharge my spine. Full breaths here. One more. And then release. And let's actually press right back into child's pose. Really relax into this child's pose, this moment of pause. And then begin to walk yourself up. Here we're going to now extend our legs out in front. If you have a blanket or a pillow to put under your hips, that will be helpful, especially if you have tight hamstrings. Okay, so from here, we'll move into our Paschimottanasana. Lengthen tall through the top of your head. Hinge forward. Pausing when you meet resistance. Holding for a few breaths. And then when you're ready, you can begin to round forward. Your hands will walk more forward as well. Maybe you reach for your calves or your ankles or your feet. It's perfectly wonderful to stay in the active phase of this pose with a neutral spine here, if you'd like. You can say with me, I am safe. I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. Go ahead and walk yourself up. Turn your palms upright on your thighs and just pause for a moment. I am safe. I am sound. All good things come to me. They bring me peace. From here, Go ahead and bring your knees in. Give them a quick hug. And then open your knees wide, soles of the feet together into cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana. If you'd like to place some sort of props under your knees to support them, that would be great. Lengthen tall, begin to hinge forward. Holding here, activating the spine before we begin to relax forward into this. Secure in myself, I accept whatever is. Secure in myself, I accept whatever is. When I was first learning about the power of affirmations in my daily life, this was the first one that I tried on. Couldn't really reach for some of the loftier ones, but acceptance was one I could do. Secure in myself, I accept whatever is. Go ahead and bring yourself back up. You can extend your legs long in front, hands turned upward, pausing for a moment. Breathe deeply here, allowing yourself to feel a secure sense of acceptance, of a truth beyond what might be seen or present to you in this moment. And then from here, bring your knees to your chest, and we're actually going to open our legs wide. This pose is called seated angle pose, and so we'll enter it the same way as we've done the other poses, lengthening tall through the top of your head. Go ahead and hinge forward. Again, you might want to be propped on a blanket or pillow here with your hips. And then when you'd like to inch your way further, you can begin to round forward. And here you can affirm, I offer every opportunity for further growth. I offer every opportunity for further growth. And then walk yourself back up. Bring your knees in. If you'd like to extend them long for your paws here, you can. You can just hug them to your chest if that feels good too. Okay. Open your eyes on your next exhale. We're going to come now onto our backs. So here, go ahead and give yourself a full body stretch. Extending your legs long, arms above your head, full breath. And then exhale, release into the mat. And then from here, bring your hands to your side. We're going to move into a spinal twist. So actually, we'll do a very simple version first. So just bend your knees. Allow your knees to drop to the left for a moment. Then bring them back to center. Allow them to drop to the right. Inhale back to center. Drop to the left. Inhale back up and to the right. You can stay with this holding longer on each side or join me for supine twist. So for supine twist, go ahead and extend your right leg long. Press into your left foot to shift your hips to the left a couple of inches. Open your arms into a T position And then begin to let your left leg drop over the right. Try to keep your left shoulder on the mat and then gaze out over that left hand. And here you can affirm, I open to the flow of life force within me. I open to the flow of life force within me. Taking breaths even in this twist. And then inhale yourself to center. Exhale your left leg long. Pause for a moment. Deep breath in. On your next exhale, bring your right foot in. Press into that foot to shift your hips to the right and let your right leg drop over the left. Keeping your right shoulder on the mat, turn your gaze out over that arm. I open to the flow of life force within me. Here, come back to center. Shift your hips back to center as well. Arms by your side. Pause for a moment. We have one more pose. And before we head into Shavasana, we'll move into fish pose. So go ahead and place your hands palms down under your hips. You're going to point your toes, and you'll press into your elbows to lift your heart up towards the sky, enough so that you can drop the top of your head down onto the mat. You're not putting much weight here. You're really pressing into your elbows, into your legs. And in fish pose, you can affirm, my soul floats on waves of cosmic light. My soul floats on waves of cosmic light. To exit, press into your elbows again to lift your heart a little higher. Tuck your chin and release down. You can move your arms out from under you and place them by your side. You're allowing yourself to set up for Shavasana, our final resting pose. When you arrive here, take a deep breath and release. I invite you to do a quick scan of your body. It's a final opportunity to just sort of notice your physical and energetic experience. Notice if there's any place where you're still feeling tight or stuck. And if you notice a place like that, just give it a sort of tense squeeze and then release. Tensing and releasing. I heard a quote yesterday, if you can tense something, you can relax something. You can tense, you can relax. So do a scan of your body, starting with your toes, moving up your feet and legs, into your hips, into your abdomen, your belly. Take notice of your chest, your heart, your rib cage, your fingers and your arms, your shoulders, your throat, all of the muscles that hold up your smile, and all of the little muscles around your eyes, working hard all day long. And then notice if you have any lingering tension around your jaw, your forehead, let it go. Now, As you begin to relax into Shavasana, I'll offer another affirmation for this practice. Bones, muscles, movement, I surrender now. Anxiety, elation, depression, churning thoughts, all these I give into the hands of peace. Relax now. Go ahead now and begin to bring your attention back into your body. And breathe into your fingers and your toes. Now begin to deepen your breaths in and out. Bring your knees to your heart. Give them a hug. And then gently roll to one side. And pushing yourself upright into a seated position for a couple of minutes of meditation. Make sure that you can be comfortable in this sitting position, but really try to stay inward as you move. Set yourself up. And when you arrive, close your eyes. Behind your closed eyes, lift your gaze as if the top of a mountain peak. Begin to take note of your breath moving in and out of your nose. If you have a mantra, feel free to use it. Simply just notice your breath moving in and out through your nose, not controlling it, letting it be as it is. With every inhale, you can affirm, I am. With every exhale, peace. I am peace. We'll continue with this now for a couple of minutes of meditation. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Bring your hands to prayer position at your heart. I wish for you a sense of deep peace to permeate your week ahead, to be present behind every thought, every action, every word. And may you also share that with those around you. And now, take a deep breath in and say, Namaste. Have a wonderful week.